What's up, people? It's Ian Robinson here in lovely New York City, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, whether the intrepid reporter or the psycho Machead, it is my job, nay, my calling in life, to take pictures, make movies, I even make music. Very, very loud music. How do I do it? Simple, with iLife 04, the newest and coolest software from Apple. It's fun, it's easy, it's a lot like myself. Hey DJ! iTunes, the greatest digital jukebox ever, just got better. Now, unless you've been living under a rock in a cave at the bottom of the ocean, you already know that iTunes manages your music like nobody's business. Download hundreds of thousands of songs at 99 cents a piece at the iTunes Music Store. You name it, jazz, hip-hop, rock, metal! The iTunes Music Store has it all and more. 500,000 tunes, and it keeps on growing. How many photos do you have? 1,000? Ah. 5,000? Ah. 25,000? Ha ha. iPhoto 4 has the horsepower to shred right through them. It's about having some fun. iPhoto will automatically organize shots by date, by your rating, enhance your photos, retouch them like a pro, or, let's check out Sepia. Nothing but a lot of fun. And make slideshows with cool new transitions. Face it, iPhoto 4 rocks.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld such an eerie sight.
Just some goofy home movie? Yeah, but it's my life, my iLife, and I did it using iMovie 4. It's so simple and it works so well. That's the best thing about all the iLife apps, is they work so well together. Now in iMovie 4, edit like crazy right in the timeline. Change your mind about an edit? No problem. Restore it like that. Good as new. There's also awesome new title tools like Far, Far Away, my personal favorite, as in from a galaxy far, far away. So now you've finished your big blockbuster. Use iDVD 4 to burn a DVD up to 2 hours long that'll play just about anywhere. And check out these cool new themes while you're at it. Like Kids Theater, Drive-In, and of course my personal favorite, Road Trip. You know, listening to music, obviously amazing, but the greatest thing in the world is making music. So I gotta ask you a question. Do you play a musical instrument? Do you think you got the chops? Well, it doesn't matter whether you do or you don't, because GarageBand, the latest and greatest music-making software from Apple, dude, it's gonna totally blow you away. Right out the box, GarageBand turns your Mac into dozens of musical instruments. All you gotta do is plug in a USB musical keyboard like this lovely one I have before me, and boom, you've got all these instruments: horns, grand piano, guitars, bass, drum kit, anything. GarageBand is not just a recording studio, not just a room full of instruments, but it's also brought the band. There are over 1,000 pre-recorded loops to choose from. Just click, drag, and drop your tracks, and you're on the go. Too short? Stretch it out. Too long? Shorten it up. Too slow? Make it faster. Wrong place? Scoot it around. Not only can you use loops, just hit record and capture your own performance. Man, my band is gonna flip when they see this stuff. So is everybody else. iLife, it's the move. And I'm not the only person who thinks so. You know, I'm a traveling type guy. Let's hit the road. First stop, Soho.
On Lord of the Rings, we all have digital cameras, and throwing it into iPhoto, and the ease of that, and being able to log our experiences in that way, able to turn on our computers and sort of see, 3 years of our lives flash before our eyes, is wonderful.
Okay, Elijah, the new iPhoto. Does this baby scream?
Oh my God.
Real-time scrolling.
Unbelievable.
Which is
it's like
amazing.
your life flashing before your eyes.
The slideshow now has a bunch of features.
Whoa! That's awesome.
Yeah.
It definitely beats the old fades.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. iPhoto blows my mind.
From the right coast to the left coast, everybody loves the iLife. Oh yeah.
I got the video feed from one of our shows, and I made an iMovie as sort of the best of some of the moves and some of the falls. I think that people are very intimidated by the thought of video editing. And if they're introduced to iMovie, I mean, literally, you open it up and it doesn't look that scary, and you show them how to import some video, and they can do it in a matter of a half hour, I believe. You could be a video editor, you know, and that's not intimidating, that's exciting. I like the effects in iMovie. One of my favorites is Earthquake. It makes it look cool instead of something sketchy that you film from your skateboard like that. If we want to put a video project to the web quickly, we just take one of the defaults from iMovie, and it'll convert that whole project into a little QuickTime to go on the web. And many software programs that are upgraded or updated, they're much harder to figure out. You've got to figure out how to navigate through them. It doesn't feel like that with iMovie. It feels like, oh yeah, that's the way it should have been.
Can't come all this way and not hit Hollywood. Rock and roll.
I say. 1, 2, 1, 2. The most exciting part of GarageBand is that it's going to really help my whole creative process. It's going to help me to have a vision and to not be intimidated by how to get that vision put across before I even go in to make a record. Say, for instance, I need like a tremolo guitar. You would look in your category of amps and it would say surf guitar, or you want something crunchy, you've got like the British Invasion. Wow, it does sound like the British Invasion. And then when you put your live performance on top of that, and it's just really simple. I mean, that's like the craziest thing I've ever heard in my whole life. I think it's going to be a real enjoyable process of making music. And then you just fire it off to your iPod, and it winds up in one of your playlists.
Thanks to everyone at Apple, because you care and you're constantly working to make things better for me and everyone else. So thank you.
I feel like all the iLife apps, they represent my personal portfolio. All my photos, all my video, and it's all integrated. And you can run from one to the next, the same information seamlessly. And I feel like, you know, if someone wants to look at my life, just check my iLife apps. and it's all there.
A lot of my life revolves around iLife now, and I would never have thought that 10 years ago, that I would spend so much time on a computer doing things creatively. And Apple's made it so easy for me to go in, not only with iMovies and with my iPod and iTunes and iPhoto, but now with GarageBand. And I mean, not to sound corny, but Apple has made my life so much easier, and I can't imagine not having these facilities at my fingertips now, because I spend so much of my day doing exactly that.
That's all she wrote. From freezing New York to sunny La La Land. I'm Ian Robinson, and don't forget, if someone ever says to you, dude, get a life, say, you know what? I got a life. An iLife. Oh yeah.